Greetings, Keishlings. Keish Prime here with my late live reaction to Record of Ragnarok, or Shuumatsu no Valkyrie, Chapter 87. Okay, the fight begins. We got Ame no Murakumo no Sururigi. I don't know how to pronounce this. It's the grass cutting sword, I believe. Or is it? Or is this the... Dang, I forgot the three sacred jewels. And the sword demon, ready for battle. Wait, why does it seem... Did I miss a page? Why does it seem like that kind of continued of something? Oh well. So yes, they're finally going to get into the battle. The human's eyes, they're red. That's a bit scary. Seems like Okita is going to go full force from the get-go. It sure has been a long time since I've seen a healthy shoji in action. Oh, I'm so pumped. That small man is really the strongest manslayer. All I can see is a child. Show them, Shoji. Show them why Okita Shoji is the strongest swordsman at the Bakumatsu, as well as the most feared. Okay, so he dashes in. Oh, Okiji Shoji is attacking the sword god head on? He's looking down on the gods too much. It'll be over in a second. Yeah, so has all of these matches, apparently, where they've literally been looking down on the gods, and they do not last a second. They're now entering each other's range. He just disappeared. He disappeared? Oh, he coming in on a blind spot. Oh, so Suzuna's a little taken off guard, but dodges it. Okay, and he does it again. Good lord. He's like flash step. Let's see here. You're even swifter than I imagined. I lacked even the slightest chance to retreat. So his sword that is bound is slowly being cut at. In such case... Excuse me. In which case, how about this? Oh, Shoji coming in again. What? Overhead strike, which are usually very dangerous. What? Oh, he landed on the knee to strike 2 points at once. Nice. As expected, this truly is Tennen Rishin style, the strongest sword style for true combat. He's clenching. What? And yet, knocked him back all the way onto a roof. This is fun. Okay, he's hopping from rooftop, running on walls and shit. Goes in for another slash. Ooh, here comes an overhead swing from our god of the sword. But, oh, just getting dashed around. Let's see. It certainly is. What the? How is he so fast? It's not just the speed. In the briefest of moments, that blade still carries enough power to slice an opponent in half. He really was a dreadful murderous intent. Or instinct, my bad. So this is the demon child, Okita Shoji. With red eyes that appear when Okita Shoji reaches the peak of excitement, he becomes the demon child. And those eyes burning bright red are proof of his life force burning up quickly. By having his heart pump 3 times more blood than normal, all the muscle cells in his entire body are awakened, which allowed him to utilize superhuman abilities. Is this also what led to his death? Because it seems like it's burning up his life force, so he died young, it seems like. Oh my, so he got in a decent little hit there, but it didn't seem to do anything. Here it comes. Here it comes. Okita's special move. Go! Time to go! And that's his special move. What does he go for, the throat? With a pierce? Wait a minute. One. Oh, he's doing a multi-strike in the same place, isn't he? Two. Three. Three-stage thrust. Tenon Rishi style. Secret technique. Okay. So it's slowly been working away at his weapon. Oh, Okita Shoji's surefire kill technique, three-stage thrust, was just barely stopped by Susanoo. His weapon's breaking, which is weird. Hey, that god ain't half bad. Are you serious? After seeing that three-stage thrust for the first time, shit, I really thought that would end it. So this is the Godspeed three-stage thrust. Truly a frightening technique. He stopped it, but that made a really bad sound. Is his divine weapon broken? No. What broke was just... oh, its sheath. The scabbard. Okay, so now we're getting to see the almighty grass-cutting sword. Or is it the cloud-cutting sword? I always forget. Well, what a gorgeous sword. So that's one of the strongest divine weapons in Valhalla. Amano Murakumo no... yeah, I'm pretty sure it is grass cutter because of the Surichi. Susanoo has finally unsheathed his sword. The Amano... God Lord. Murakumo makes its appearance. That's the Amano Murakumo? It can't be, no matter how you look at it. That's a katana. Compared to the Amano Murakumo from Legend, it looks completely different. So weird. Also, that doesn't look really like a katana either. That curvature, that tempering, it's tremendous. So we've got... what are these? Regular people? Were they blacksmiths? Let's see here. I really am in love with my work. Blacksmith Hoki Yasutuna. Smith of Dojiriki Yasutuna. And then truly. Here's another one. Sanjo Mine Chica. And this one's from Smith of the Mikazuki with the same last name. And then Awada Gucci Kunisuna. Onimaru. Truly. That is without a doubt the greatest sword in the history of swords. That's understandable. Who are you? Goddess of smithing. After all, the legendary blade was melted down and returned to smelting iron. Her name is Kanaya Goshen. And when it's Hephaestus, the god of flames and smithing. And then a coalition of the gods and humanity's best smiths poured in the essence of all their skill and reforged it as the ultimate sword. Interesting that the humans would incorporate or cooperate in this. But what? This is unbelievable. The sword Susanoo is now wielding was born from the unity of humanity and gods. You are absolutely stunning. I had hoped for a grand debut with a bit more pomp and circumstance, huh? That is a real nice sword. Right? Right? And he's just kind of waving around. The tempering this gorgeous blade. Truly, there is no match for it. Across all the planes and heavens through the annuals of time, this is truly the greatest. Wait. Oh my god. The greatest Owazamono. So this is the highest grade sword. And its name is Onikuri. Wait. Demon Cutter? Amino Murakumo. Wait, Kumo means... No, so this is the cloud cutting sword. For the day to finally come, use this to come. I can think of a blade no more fitting for slaying the demon child. What a tremendous blade. But, wow, I'm amazed. Okay, so we've got some of our former contestants here. With humanity and the gods to combine their power and turn a great sword into a katana. It's definitely not normal. I mean, to try to make a divine weapon even stronger, it seems way more than I ever thought. Lord Susanoo is a real weirdo. Now then, I must have a fight worthy enough not to shame this blade. The sword god took up a stance for the first time in this death match, and it was an unbelievably ordinary Sagan stance. Okay, yeah, he's just got it out front. What's the sword god doing? I was expecting something a bit more of the stance, just so basic. Everyone that's a swordsman knows that it's the fundamentals that win. No, no, no. Not in the least. The highest posture. This is how one pressures with stance alone. No, no, it's the ox stance. So everyone is debating what is the best. Aiming for a thrust, a deuce. Where are your eyeballs? It's the full stance. Wait, the full stance is like the most basic hero stance I've ever seen. That's kind of fun. Aiming for a counter kill. No, no, it's me. It's the 8-direction stance. That's clearly Spanish swordsmanship. Or... you fools, it's clearly the French style. What are these people saying? He hasn't even moved a muscle from that stance yet, and yet they all have so different opinions on what's happening. While all the swordsmen watching in the audience were in an upset, the first to notice that something was amiss was the demon child, Okita Shoji. In an instant, the warriors of the Bakumatsu, as well as the legends of the Sengoku era, they all noticed. This is tremendous. So this is the stance of Susanoo, the sword god. What do you all keep going on about? It's just a normal stance, isn't it? So the Valkyrie doesn't get it. No, those aiming for the pinnacle of swordsmanship should all be able to see it. That stance is everything. Everything? Truly. As beyond Sagan is. If it is to be you, Okita Shoji, I believe you can see it. Oh my god. His basic stance is everything. It's all those stances they mentioned before. Shinra, Yaoruzu, all gods in the heavens. like all like how all gods have their origins in the heavens. As I wield this blade now, this is my everything. Every stance has its origin there. Let me see your everything as well, Okita Shoji. Okay, so basically he is just gonna go all out with a basic stance because it is the origin of all stances. And he basically is doing everything at once, it seems like, which is kind of cool. Um, but yeah, I don't have much to say about this chapter. I did like that we kind of got a little more like sword information and whatnot, and the reveal of his blade. The cloud cutting sword has now been reforged, which is the biggest revelation. Like, did it break? Why is it getting reforged in the first place? Seems kind of weird. But the sheath was destroyed, so I'm wondering if that's actually going to come back into the game somehow. Like, I don't even remember if it ever had a sheath traditionally, so we'll find out. But yeah. Now it is basically the demon cutter, the onigiri, or I guess ogre cutter, because he's the demon child and all that. So it makes sense. It makes sense. But yeah, I don't really have much to say about this chapter. It was nice, a good start to this round, but I assume we're gonna get more. Like, we got to see each of their respective things a little more on Shoji's part than our sword god, but I'm sure that's about to hit in spades. But yeah. Let me know your own thoughts and opinions on this chapter. Anything I misunderstood, please let me know down below. Check out my other content, which includes Four Nights of the Apocalypse, which is coming up after this. Links down below for all my social media. I'm part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. And as always, later days. Until next time, Keishlings. Reforging a godly blade. Well,